Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ricky Tad, also known as Al Cien Inc.
So guys, my name is Josh Renteria, also known as Josh812.
And welcome to episode number 2 of the IQ Project. It's the beginning of a new decade, new year, January 2020. And we just want to thank everybody who's given this opportunity to stay in business for the last year. We got some new clients. We've tattooed some of our old clients, some of our family members too. That was pretty fun. So we're just excited for this new year. We're excited to do some badass tattoos. We actually have a Golden State Tattoo Convention coming up in January 24, 25, 26. Josh, you want to tell them a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's actually a really good convention right here in Pasadena, California. It's hosted by Nico Hurtado and Carlos Torres. There'll be a lot of great artists there. If you're around the area, please come check it out. It's a really awesome show just to check out.
Yeah, we're going to have a booth there, just a small booth. Me and him will be tattooing there, so check us out. So cool. So today's topic, we want to bring some value to you guys, and we want to call it, Let the Artist Work for You. And what does that mean? Well, a lot of times people are walking into the shop, and they come and they always say, I've been wanting to come and get a tattoo, but I don't know what to show you or how to draw it. And so we just want to let you guys know, we're the artists, some of you guys do draw, and we appreciate those drawings, and they're cool. If you're able to put it together on paper, it's a lot easier for us to start something. It starts the train faster as far as the design. Yeah. We just hear that a lot of clients come in and they're hesitant because they feel like they need to show us a design. You don't have to draw it. You can just bring references, and it's our job as artists to make the design according to your theme, right?
Yeah, that being said, this is why we always encourage having consultations with the artist. You come in, you just talk to your artist, talk about the theme you want, talk about basically every little idea you have, you just bring it in, and
it can be on I'm sorry to interrupt, but it can be on a piece of paper, it can be on your phone. Just show us 2 or 3 images and tell us the theme you want, tell us the must-haves, tell us the stuff that can be changed, right? Depending on the artist.
Like what we do right here, we will show you our consultation meetings. I don't know how you work yours, but with me, I like to show my clients a little rough sketch of what I'm thinking and what they're thinking, and see if we're in the right ballpark.
You don't know how I work? You don't see me how I work, or what?
No, bro, I don't pay attention to you.
He should more often. Anyways, I'm just fucking with you guys.
No, you can't cuss.
Why not?
Huh?
We can cuss.
Can't cuss.
Fuck yeah, we can cuss. So anyways, so consultations.
Consultations are big, honestly.
They're free, guys.
They're free, yeah. The way our consultations work, I don't know if other artists work this way too, but our consultation is free. You come talk to us for free. We're not going to charge you for that. But if you do want to set an appointment for a later date, we do require a deposit right after that.
Yeah, but but we want to focus more on, a client. You have an idea. Let's say you love nature, and we have an example that we're going to show you guys. Actually, we're going to go into depth a lot, but we just want to talk to you about it. You love nature, and you want to represent it in some kind of way. There's so many ways to do it. And let's say you want trees, animals, birds, landscape. But you don't know how to put it together, so that's why you're hesitant to come in. Well, what we're trying to tell you is just come in, talk to the client. Even we'll give you a paper so you can kind of generally give us
talk to the artist.
Yeah, talk to the artist. Sorry, talk to the artist, and we'll talk to you, and we'll direct you on how we can start and simplify it or make it better, or put in our own opinion, right?
Yeah, and then like I said, if you do have pictures or anything, bring them in. The more you do have, the better it is for us. But if you just have an idea with it, we'll run with it. We'll come up with things for you as well.
Yeah. So, we'll look at images. We'll use Photoshop. We'll use the iPad, and sometimes we'll draw it up in front of you, like I do. I'm just messing with the kid. So yeah, we're experienced. We've done it a lot. most likely we've done some kind of design of either patriotic, nature, American patriotism. I'm just thinking of a couple that we've had, the love for family, religious is very popular. So the theme, just give us the theme, we'll bring in the images, and maybe we've been itching to do something really cool. Yeah, memorial tattoos is pretty cool. We're the artists, so we can help you out. Don't have that burden on yourself. You're paying us to create something, so feel free to come in. Okay, guys, so we're gonna show you guys an example, and let's just play, a role of a male or female, it doesn't matter, and they come in and they don't have anything to show us, but they know for sure they like the love of nature.
They want animals.
And then the animal can be chosen by us. Sometimes they specify one, but for this particular reason, we're gonna do a wolf. So as you can see up here, this is our sketch, and you want to play it, Josh?
Yeah.
Also, too, let's say they want to show their American Indian culture mixed in with the nature. So as you can see, we start out with the female figure, the portrait. Usually that's Mother Nature. You get that. And we chose a fox just for the sake of this design.
It's a wolf way.
Okay. I always say that. I said that to one of my clients. Anyways, so we pretty much get a little simple layout, try to get the composition right, you know what I mean, the head, make sure that the animal fits the head, right?
Yeah. Start adding a little bit more of the details with the feathers as well.
Yeah, now we're adding a little nature background, kind of like a morphine idea. Morphine meaning morphing images together,
which is really popular nowadays. But it also creates a nice composition where you're able to add different images into one tattoo.
Yeah, see, and what you're seeing up there is this is on our app Procreate on the iPad. So it's very helpful. It's something that we'll show you in front of you that we could show you a design in front of you. We can even sketch it out for you. So like I said, we're doing the work for you. So as we continue to see this time lapse coming through, this is about a good 2-hour sketch that I came up with, but it's reduced into like 3 minutes. So as you can see, just playing with the images, getting the lighting right. You know what I mean? That's kind of important. I mean, that's very important.
So I know you did the sketch for just to try it out, but what were you thinking when you're morphing the trees into the face?
Just testing my skills, I guess. Different images, how they would morph, and just playing with lighting. As you can see later in this design, lighting always gives it a punch, So I can always just put one animal on top of a head and call it a day, but I really wanted to test and do something different. That's what I want to say. I want to do something different, and morphing is really big and it's hard to do, but we always want to test ourselves, right? We always want to change up the design and make it unique for you guys. That's a good question right there. As you can see, I'm still building out the lighting here. The trees are not defined yet, but she's holding her chin, kind of like saying, just in thought process to give it an expression to the design. You're welcome to change it. This is not something that is like, okay, take it or leave it, right?
Yeah, and that's the beauty about working with an iPad. Like, we work with layers, so if you are trying to change something, we can do it. It's not like before we had to draw it on paper and then it'd take another whole week just to change one item. Now it's a lot easier for us, and it's more convenient for us to show you that this way as well.
Yeah, so right there, adding some feathers, to show the American Indian culture. Now, as we start into the wolf, not the fox, just adding textures, just to play with the idea. You could put a bear. You could put what else could go for?
You could put a deer.
Bambi. A deer or
someone want Bambi on top of their head.
A Bambi. So just continue on the design. This time lapse is it's going really fast, but it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours that we're taking our time. That's why we ask respectively to give us a deposit. Any artist, any reputable artist, ask for a deposit because it's work. It's work that we're doing beforehand, so you could see it.
A lot of people consider a drawing fee if you really want to get technical.
And for me personally, that deposit goes into the design. You know
Yeah.
that, so it's not like
It's not like you never see that money. You know what I mean? It's
it goes into it, the
goes-
session.
yeah.
Yeah. So now that we're still continuing a little bit on the design, see, we're adding the trees. Basically, this is from a nature scene. It's traced out from the actual picture, just so I can get exact reference. You know, it's not by all freehand. You get proportions, but it's all about putting images together. That's where the art comes from, and
And you change the lighting as well yourself, right?
yeah, because I wanted the lighting to go. So you'll see it a little bit further in. We're getting close to it. I want the lighting to come from the back, like on like a morning glow or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I added a river kind of to give it some flow. I thought that would be cool. You know, I was thinking of adding the shoulder area, but then I was like, oh, that's too much. You know, kind of like the shoulder area here.
Yeah.
So I just kind of, it's still kind of in the, at this point, it's kind of, should I use it? Should I not? The lighting hasn't done. So just kind of just detailing in some of the stuff, you know?
Oh, I see you playing with the lighting right there.
Yeah, so just playing with the reference of the water and.
So yeah, like you said, we use other images to get the proportions and everything, but we don't copy them exactly. We're always changing them up. Sometimes it just gives us an idea and where to start with, right? One question also is like, say you do use this as a tattoo later on. Is there a reason why you left soft shading towards the background?
By the head?
Yeah, like do you want to mix that? Like, are you always thinking about like what you could do with after? Like how can you connect that to another tattoo?
Yeah, so that's a very good point. Depending on where we're placing this design, let's say it's on the upper shoulder or on the thigh. I mean, you never want to hard line something unless that's definite and they know for sure they're not going to add anything more. But you always got to ask beforehand, do you plan on making this a full sleeve? Do you plan on adding around it? Is there an existing tattoo? So you always got to leave some kind of like softness so that if the other tattoo that you're going to add next to it is going to be heavy black or lighter, it doesn't affect it. You know what I mean? So that's a very good point. So we always got to think ahead. What do they want? So to set it up for the next tattoo.
Yeah, because it's always harder to work with the tattoo that's already there. You know what I mean? Like you said, the hard lines. A lot of people get tattoos here and there, which a lot of people call them badges. Those are a little bit harder to form together and mix together into a sleeve. The way we work more is black and gray realism, so we're able to like create different transitions where you connect tattoos.
And now we're getting to the usually the fun stuff when we add that extra that we can add, you know. So as you can see, I added highlights in the hand, and I want to take it to the next level on this design. So my thought was like, I want the lighting coming from the trees to hit not only the face, as you can see how it's transparently going through the trees, but the hand. I mean, that's taking it to the next level, right?
Yeah.
And so you'll see in a little bit right here as we work in this time lapse how the lighting comes in from the back of that hill. So lighting is very key, and we study that here. We YouTube a lot of stuff. I mean, we're not perfect. We don't know everything. We're always going to be learning, and we always want to take it to the next level. We did add some color to the eyes. That was pretty cool right there, huh?
Yeah.
So right here I'm playing with some different designs. Here we go. Here's the lighting. So we just use some rays coming out from the back, and you see how we added the lighting effect onto the hands. That just gives it a cohesive look, you know?
Yeah.
And then give it a little bit of a...
Which is funny because a lot of designs, when the lighting isn't right, it really does make it look flatter, right?
For the lighting?
Yeah. Like if the lighting's not correctly done, you could tell. As an artist, we could tell.
Especially if you're doing black and gray realism.
Yeah.
You know, lighting is everything. That's how you can change something from a 2D to a 3D. And so we study that all the time here. We always look at books. We practice. So just try to understand lighting is very important. So you ever wonder why a certain tattoo doesn't look like super realism is because of the lighting. And like I said, we're not the best, but we do
try to
pretty good.
improve every time.
Yeah, we try to improve. So now that you see it's pretty much complete, we did give it a little bit of a paint. There was different ways that we could have put it, across or down, you know, to show kind of the American Indian. You know, I apologize if it doesn't look more authentic than that, but you know, this is our subjective approach, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has it different, and you're welcome to go to any artist and see their work and see what they work with, you know. And this tattoo wasn't done on somebody. I would like to tattoo it on somebody. That would be cool, you know, and change it up. So it is available. But it's just an example of what the work that we do. It's our job to do it, you know. Just come in, just be comfortable, and don't be nervous. We're all people here. We want to solve your problem as far as a tattoo when you come in for a tattoo. And so that ends that example. Did you want to add anything else to this podcast today?
No, that's actually, we covered it all basically. Just come in, don't be scared. Bring your ideas.
Yeah, I mean, our doors open most of the time, you know, unless it's really damn cold or or it's really hot. We have the AC on, but we have our shop is a little hidden at for the location, but you know, it's always welcoming. You could see through our shop, and you could come in, say hi. If you're not ready for it, just come and talk to us. We'll gladly meet you, and we're gonna be here for a while, so we'll welcome everybody.
Yeah. You can grab some candy, just one.
Just one, because shit's expensive. All right, guys, thank you, and hope you guys liked it. Give us a comment below, subscribe. You know whatever YouTube thing they say. Subscribe, follow us,
like,
hashtag,
blah, 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 blah.
share, TikTok. All right, guys.
Stay tuned for episode 3.
Thank you.
Yeah.